Hi, I'm Matt Hockett for WAtv here in Studio 22. I'm here with Margaret, Harmon, and Jack Dykema, both qualifying for the State Golf Tournament Series. Today we brought them in just to ask them some questions because on Thursday, here when this is showing, they're going to be gone already, getting ready for that tournament this weekend. Margaret, we know you've had some low scores all through the year, and you've been a leader on this team. What's the pressure like to not only have to score low for your team all the time, but then to have to do this in the state tournament?
Yeah, well, my coaches always told us that every stroke counts, and it's so true. Being the number one on the team and knowing that your score is going to affect the way your team turns out, like every putt, every shot, you're just, if I make this, like we could win the match. If I make this, I could go to state. And it's just such a tough mental game, and to just get through that is a challenge on its own.
I mean, is this a big deal, Jack? I mean, what's the process of qualifying like?
So in regionals, there are 12 teams, around 12 teams, and I was one of those 10 individuals that got through to the sectionals, and then out of that sectional, I was one out of 40 kids who were there. I was one out of the 10 that qualified also for state. So now I'm in the 40 individuals that are at state. I'm one of those 40.
And just follow up, what were your scores to get out of these regionals and sectionals?
In regionals, I shot 76, and sectionals 77.
Okay. And you, Margaret?
In sectional, I shot at 81. Regional, I shot at 87.
And what is Margaret? What does a successful golfer look like? We've got all these people trying to be golfers. We got people that haven't even made the team, and now you're in this elite group that's qualified for a state. What do these golfers look like?
Well, the main difference between the golfers that qualify in the state round is your mental game. We all have persistent shots. We can all hit the ball. We can all putt. It's just about our mental game on the course, trying to keep down the nerves, trying to just take one shot at a time and focus on each one of your shots.
Jack, you've gone through now since August. Here we're 8 to 10 weeks into the season. What's one of those favorite memories you have?
Yeah, so we went to Michigan as a team on a retreat right at the beginning of the season after tryouts, and that was really fun just for team bonding, to get to know some of the freshmen even, just have fun with the team throughout that and then following throughout the year.
Obviously, we wish you the best as you go out and represent our school. We appreciate how you lead your teams, but then how you are going to reflect what Wheaton Academy is like on the golf course. If you want to follow them, ihsa.org on Friday and Saturday. You can track how they're doing. They live update all the time. But I'm Matt Hockett from Studio 22. Back to you guys at the anchor desk.